do a review of the Ninja 2. My name is Gary D. Tonencourt from morethanasnapshot.com. I do a little bit of video, and I thought this might enhance the videos that I do. And I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm going to see if I can walk you through some of the things that I learned when putting it together. It's a little bit of an unboxing, but I do have to confess that I unboxed it already and set some of it up. So I can tell you a little bit about what went right, what went wrong when I did it. So first of all, you get the unit, and it is nicely wrapped when you get it. I added this little part here so that I could put it in a hot shoe. And you also get, of course, a power cord, and it charges up the battery that comes with it. And you do need to get a USB cord, an HDMI cord, sorry. And it has to have a small end and a larger end. I don't know if that's mini HDMI on one side and regular HDMI on the other. So that will connect it to your camera. It also comes with, well, this is the box for the battery charger. And with the battery charger, you also get, I'll show it here on my other camera. Looks like some plugs for other countries. And you get a car adapter. Also, you get a 9-volt AC to DC so that you can use the unit directly plugged into an outlet. And then there are some more of those outlets again for other countries. So it seems like it has a lot of ways of charging it. And one of the coolest things I thought came with it was these little adapters where you can use certain batteries to power the unit. The batteries go right here on the back. And it can take 2 batteries, so I can use the battery that came with it. All I have to do is slide that in the back here. And then for a second battery, I can actually use the battery from my Canon 5D Mark III. It gives you this little adapter to use that battery, even though it's a different size. They also give you an adapter to use a Nikon D800 battery. So I find that to be very helpful. Also in the box, probably the only other thing, is this little caddy. It's very easy to work with. It comes with little screws inside, and you put a hard drive or an SSD drive in here. And then you use the little screws to screw it on all 4 sides. And then this will slide into the Atomos unit. So it was all pretty easy to put together. It was a little tricky at first to slide the battery in, but it wasn't a big problem. The thing that was a little bit of a challenge at first was sliding out this hard drive unit. There is an eject button on one side, and it's hard to tell without, of course, if it would have helped if I would have read the manual, but you have to push it up, and it doesn't move much, so you don't really know if it has moved very much. So you have to push up and then slide out the drive. So until you get used to it, this part is a little tricky, but once you get used to it, that is real easy. And then for sliding it back in, one side has this little notch in it, and then if you find that little notch in the carrier, you can place that right in with no problem. And so in a few minutes, maybe I can show you the Ninja 2 in action. And so far, I like it a lot. The only other thing is when you go to set it up, you should go to their website first and download the firmware update. Also, you can register to extend your warranty, and They also offer you a free upgrade to an additional codec, an Avid codec, and I did that, and it seems to work very well. So there's a little code you have to put in for that, but I think that was a worthwhile update. So let's get it plugged in and see what it can do. All right, this is a little test of the Atomos Ninja 2 to see if the video quality looks as good as the video that comes out of the Canon 5D Mark III. We'll compare that to the video we shot a little earlier and see how it does.
If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe down at the bottom so you can see our future videos. Also, you might want to check out the show notes to see my other websites like morethanasnapshot.com, where you can take my online photography class. Also, like us on Facebook so you'll know what's new with morethanasnapshot.com.